start with Open State with Coach Hobson. We'll start, and then we'll go on to players for questions for the players, and then we'll let them open up questions.
I like that politically correct non-advancing team. We represent the losing team today, and it's Beth Boslowski and Paige Lunsford, two of my four-year seniors with me. Just a little bit about the game. I don't think you're ever going to beat a good team like Winona State if you're going to score 14 points and a half, and that's basically what happened. We just could not buy a basket early, and then we got a little frustrated and probably took a few shots we didn't need. And when the game gets tighter, the basket gets a little smaller. So they made plays when they needed to and hit shots, key shots, and we just were unable to do that. So give them credit for hanging in there and making a good comeback the second half. And unfortunately, we just weren't able to finish them off when we had our opportunity.
Beth, how much did that zone change the way that you guys were attacking the second half?
It changed a lot just because we hadn't seen two front with that tall of guards and that far extended. And it was just tough to make that first pass, so finally figured out to dribble entry, and then we make the reverse pass, and they still collapse on that. So it kind of took us out of our offensive rhythm, and it's unfortunate we couldn't hit the shots.
Paige, I know obviously this soon after the game, but you guys, you and Beth are two of the winningest basketball players in Florida's history. Can you look at what you've been able to build at Fort Hays at this point?
All I know is that at the time of my life, the last 4 years, and I wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
It's going to be hard to take off this jersey for the last time.
It's been an awesome ride. It's been a great journey. Glad I got to spend it here.
You can see how much these two have invested in our program. I mean, they're both four-year players. Been through a lot. I think they've won combined, 98 games maybe in their 4 years, which is more than any other player we've ever had. And these guys have got every drop of possible effort, and we've got it out of them. And really, I didn't get it out of them. They were just that way. I mean, I didn't need to do much. They just were excellent players for us for 4 years, and I'm going to miss them, obviously. But after this sting wears off, which will be a considerable time, I think when they look back, they'll look back on a good career where we accomplished a lot as a team, and they did as individuals. They were both all conference players this year. So, to say it's a tough way to end a good season. I mean, you got 8 good teams here that have all had very good years, and 4 of them are going to go through just what we're going through right now today. So it's always a bummer. But that's life. These guys will have jobs next year and move on, and they'll be fine.
There are no more questions for the girls. You guys are free to go. We'll now open up the floor for questions. Coach Hobson.
Thanks, guys. See ya.
Coach, your offense played so good there in the second quarter.
Mm-hmm.
You got the lead, and then the second half, was it the defense that changed?
Well, yeah, it changed the shots we were taking, and we had a tendency to just stand around. And first 3 possessions, we took 3 3-pointers. Probably 2 of them were ill-advised, and then we were kind of on our heels the rest of the time. We were wondering whether we should shoot it or whether we should pass it, and we just got out of a rhythm. And when you have your 2 best 3-point shooters, one of them go 1 for 10, one of them 1 for 11, you're probably not going to win against a good team. Now, we might have got out of there against some people, but not a team like Winona. They're going to hit it. They're going to score some points eventually. We held them down good the first half, especially the second quarter, but you're not going to hold them the whole game. And really, the zone, it just changed the rhythm of the game. We got open shot after open shot. It isn't like we just didn't get shots. we just needed to make a couple in there at the right time to kind of keep our confidence up there. I think if we would have hit a couple more there when we build it back to 8 or 10, I think they probably would have had to come out of it, but we weren't able to.
Is it fair to say once you got the shots, they were open, they were hurrying?
Oh, I guess if you want to, no, not really. I mean, those are shots that our kids hit a lot of the time. And then there was probably 5 or 6 that we didn't need to be taken, that we just, thought, well, we're not going to get a good enough shot, so let's jack it right now. And then I don't know. It seems like when the ball won't go in the basket, your defense suffers. And I didn't think we guarded as well, but that's just human nature, when everybody plays better D when the ball's going in the basket, it seems like.
Did you feel the team getting tighter as the second half went along?
Well, I thought the last 4 or 5 minutes, just because, they were looking at each other, we couldn't score, and everybody, I think we tightened up a little bit. And that's not a good thing when you're taking outside shots.
All right, there's more questions. Thank you, Coach. Congratulations
Okay.
on a great season.
Thank you.